Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Transcendent. Today, we're going to explore a unique perspective on success and resilience in competitive environments. Robert Ringer's book, Winning Through Intimidation, offers a provocative look at how to navigate challenging situations by adopting a reality-based approach. This isn't about my endorsing aggressive tactics, but rather about understanding how some individuals use strategic leverage and posture to protect themselves in cutthroat industries. Let's dive into this viewpoint and consider how it might inform our own strategies for dealing with adversity. Whether you agree or disagree, it's always valuable to broaden our understanding of different perspectives and how they can shape our approach to life and business. Here's a summary of each chapter of Winning Through Intimidation by Robert Ringer. The book is an autobiographical exploration of Ringer's experiences in the real estate business, where he developed a reality-based philosophy to succeed in a competitive and often ruthless environment. Each chapter builds on his journey and the lessons he learned along the way. Chapter 1, Shattering the Myths. Ringer challenges conventional motivational advice that emphasizes a positive mental attitude, PMA, and hard work as the sole keys to success. He recounts his early frustrations with these myths, drawing from a conversation with Vern, a successful but unassuming insurance agent. Ringer introduces the theory of next, which posits that maintaining a PMA requires accepting that most deals fail and quickly moving on to the next opportunity. He also debunks the myth of working long, hard hours with the Uncle George theory, observing that the long, hard work alone doesn't guarantee success, as illustrated by his uncle's fruitless labor. In Chapter 2, Replacing the Myths, Ringer lays the foundation of his reality-based philosophy with 5 key theories. The bedrock theory of reality asserts that success depends on acknowledging how things truly are, not how one wishes them to be. 4 cornerstones follow: the theory of relativity, actions must be judged in context; the theory of relevance, focus only on what advances your goals; the mortality theory, time is finite, so aim high and act fast; and the ice ball theory, the Earth's ultimate fate renders self-seriousness futile. These theories shift his mindset from idealism to pragmatism. Chapter 3, Passing My Entrance Exam at Screw You. Ringer describes his entry into real estate, facing discouragement from industry veterans he dubs the discouragement fraternity. He survives his entrance exam at Screw You, his metaphorical school of hard knocks, with 2 theories: the Tortoise and the Hare theory, long-term persistence beats short-term flashiness; and the organic chemistry theory, ignore intimidating know-it-alls and focus on your own knowledge and actions. These help him overcome initial intimidation and build resilience. Chapter 4, My 3 Unforgettable Professors at Screw You. Ringer introduces 3 professors who shape his understanding of human nature and business. A type number 3 who pays but lacks attention to honor commitments. A type number 1 who intends to pay but can't. And a type number 2 who never intends to pay. Through early deals like a Cincinnati sale where he earns a meager commission, He learns the importance of legal tools, license, agreements, certified mail, and the harsh reality that good work doesn't guarantee payment. Chapter 5, type number 3, Ringer delves deeper into type number 3 personalities, exemplified by a client in his early second mortgage days. This type pays reluctantly, often due to external pressures, but lacks genuine intent to honor agreements. A Cincinnati deal illustrates how he earns a small commission despite obstacles, reinforcing the need for persistence and legal preparedness. Chapter 6, type number 1, focusing on type number 1. Ringer recounts a St. Louis deal where the seller intends to pay but lacks the funds due to financial distress. Despite a strong performance, Ringer nets a tiny commission after legal battles, learning that intent without capability is meaningless, and that posture or projected strength is critical. Chapter 7, type number 2. Ringer examines type number 2, who never intends to pay, using a Kansas City deal as an example. Despite closing a sale, the seller, earnest ego, tries to avoid payment, but Ringer's legal tools and buyer support secure his commission. This reinforces the need for vigilance and leverage against deceitful players. Chapter 8, My Senior Year at Screw You. Reflecting on his growth, Ringer details a second Kansas City deal where he refines his approach, facing another type number 2. He uses posture via a Learjet and professional image and legal tools to secure payment, making his transition from novice to seasoned broker. Chapter 9, My Graduation from Screw You. Ringer graduates from Screw You with a Dayton deal that tests his skills. Despite a successful sale, the seller, Mr. Bigshote, a type number 1, delays payment, forcing a lawsuit. Settling for a fraction of his commission, Ringer learns to act swiftly against treachery and not be swayed by flattery. Chapter 10, Using Posture Power to Get the Ball. Ringer introduces the posture theory, where he projects strength via image, credentials, and confidence, intimidating others into compliance. He begins applying this in deals, shifting from reactive to a proactive stance in the business world jungle. Chapter 11, Advancing the Ball to Midfield. In a Memphis deal with type number 2s, Bubba and Mumbles, Ringer secures multiple offers but faces relentless chiseling. His posture and persistence advance the deal, though he anticipates commission struggles, highlighting the importance of staying ahead of deceit. Chapter 12, Reaching the Opponent's 20-yard line. As the Memphis deal nears closing, Ringer lowers his commission to salvage it, but the sellers plot to exclude him at the closing. His attorney's presence and quick legal action avert total loss, teaching him to anticipate last-minute betrayals. Chapter 13, Scoring. Ringer secures a partial commission in Memphis through litigation, reinforcing that legit legal tools and swift action are vital. He reflects on the deal's lessons about type number 2, cunning and institutional complicity. Example, title companies. Chapter 14, it doesn't count until the points are on the scoreboard. The Dallas deal showcases Ringer's evolved strategy, starting with a higher commission rate and securing buyer support. Manny Morrill, he nets a solid fee without resistance, proving that posture and alliances can neutralize seller intimidation. Chapter 15, The Return of the Tortoise. In Omaha, Ringer works with Manny again, facing a cunning type number 2, Scott Scam. His persistence and buyer leverage yield a reverse commission-dectomy, higher than agreed payment, affirming the Tortoise's long-term victory. Chapter 16, The Return of the Tortoise, Part U. This chapter continues the Omaha narrative, reinforcing Ringer's tortoise-like resilience and strategic evolution. Chapter 17, The Tortoise dons his Hare costume. It describes Ringer's adopting a bolder, more assertive, Hare-like approach temporarily while retaining his tortoise core to outmaneuver opponents. Chapter 18, The Tortoise returns to true form. Back in Memphis, Ringer applies lessons from Dayton, swiftly countering type number 2 treachery. He salvages a reduced commission through legal action, solidifying his resilience and preparation and pragmatism over misplaced trust. Chapter 19, The Ultimate Insurance Policy. The Dallas deal exemplifies Ringer's perfected strategy. A high initial commission rate, strong posture, and buyer support ensure a smooth, lucrative closing. This insurance policy of buyer allegiance marks his mastery over intimidation. Chapter 20, Sticking with a Winning Formula. In Omaha, Ringer replicates Dallas's success, securing a high commission despite a complex sale-leaseback structure. Working with Manny and facing deceptive type number 2, he proves the consistency of his reality-based approach. Chapter 21, Answer: Not to be intimidated. Ringer summarizes his philosophy, emphasizing the theory of reality and the theory of next as keys to success. A chart of his deals illustrates his earnings, and a humorous test encourages readers to embrace the ice ball theory, relax, and play the game of life without fear of intimidation. Overall summary: winning through intimidation is not about bullying others, but about defending oneself against intimidators in a cutthroat world. Through real estate tales, Ringer evolves from a naive idealist to a pragmatic tortoise, using posture, legal tools, and buyer alliances to secure his commissions. His philosophy, rooted in reality, resilience, and strategic leverage, offers a guide to thriving amid adversity, not just in business, but in life. I'm Mark Roach, wishing you all the best.